Atlantia, vive l'Atlantia, vince Atlantia, Victor. There are some things which are sacred to me. Dear Artemis, my suffering is sacred. My work for 8,040 days for Atlantia, and the fact that I lost 8 teeth and my spinal column and my left knee, and I have suffered for the crimes of my father, is sacred. Their crimes, the crimes of my father and the crimes of Andrei Tataru and the other spies whom you have sent to me in my own country to torment me, are not sacred. I know that you wish me to come to America. I know that you wish me to help you. But this shall not happen. I believe in Canada. I believe that Canadians are better people in general than Americans. I believe that they are not so afraid and they don't kill each other so often. I admire our work in Australia, America, Canada, Mexico, and so on and so forth. I have seen that you have sent a new spy from the Red Race, a man who was eaten alive, a dragon, Alimpop, his second head was eaten alive, maybe him too, by a macrovirus from that singularity whom you call the annihilation anomaly, centered around that lighthouse. And I'm willing to help you get rid of it, but I have seen your movie. But the idea is, I know that you are a modest woman. I have seen that you respect the man, unlike the Countess Sergike, my grandmother, who does not respect me and wishes to cut off my dick and turn me into a woman and deflower me and so on and so forth, and to show me the suffering of women and to take all my money. She regards everything as a play. It doesn't matter, trillions, quadrillions, quintillions, sextillions. She wants to take it all. And with her voice, some fucking shits are speaking. There is a princess from Agartha who is speaking, and her boyfriend. I have seen them at Che Guevara. The boy is the son of the dragon, of the blonde, of the golden dragon female who is the queen in Ardell, who wants to bring Charles to be king in Ardell. And the girl is with 4 wings and 4 legs. She is from Agartha. She is not Mihaela M. Frațil. But I wish to say to you this now. There are things in my life whom I consider to be sacred. The fact that I have worked for AMD and they produce 27 billion, 54 and 67 billion, whom these people say they do not exist anymore, this is sacred. I will not renounce AMD. And also, I will not allow myself to go to my grandmother to be tormented by her, because I know that she has no respect for money and for work of other people, because she was a communist, because she worked as an activist, because she never worked a single day in her life except for tormenting other people and for betraying other people. Betrayal is very common here in Romania. There is a joke which says that in hell there is no need to punish Romanian, because every time one comes up, the other pulls him down and stab him in his back. That is very true. That is why you consider me to be crazy, but I'm not crazy. This country is crazy, and this country, which is the capital of Atlantia, needs to be replaced. The capital of Atlantia cannot be in Ramandilan. I love the people of Ramandilan. I was there with Petre Mael, and I have seen how all their gifts to me have ended up in the nobleman inclusion with my grandmother, and they shit themselves on them. They destroy the flowers of crystal, they destroy the 3D maps, they destroy the relationship with Urantia, with Akasha, with the Alcorians, by destroying the things, and they destroy the eggs, the spheres of light, and so on and so forth. And there cannot be anything between us. I refuse to let this come between us. I know that very soon, due to the internal struggle in Romania, we may reach war, because there are two factions. One faction led by Andrei Tatarov, who believes that we must ally ourselves with America and Europe and be Templars and Illuminati and so on and so forth. And I gave to them $2 trillion. And another faction of so-called patriots, who are thieves, who believe that I am the slave of Romania and all my life should go to the people. All my money shall go to the people, all my things. And because of the crimes of my father, I'm not allowed, although I'm 44 years old and 39 on my ID card, because my parents registered me on 16th of January 1979. Instead of 7th of October 1973, I was born in Vienna. But the law here prevented people to get homes unless they were without children and married. So, this is a medieval country, not a communist country, a medieval country in which we have lords and princes and dukes and counts, and the society is very fractured, and it is very easy to provoke a war between, let's say, Ardal and Maramuresh, and break the unity, but this has no end in sight. Because once Ardal and Maramuresh and Crișana and Banat and Transylvania declare their independence from Romania, and this shall happen this year on 1st of May, the other provinces shall follow, and the Roman Empire shall no longer exist, and the new country, Dacia, shall be formed in about 200 years, which is exactly the same as Romania. But these people do not recognize us. These people destroyed our statues of Apollo and Artemis in 1936, and for 52 years they were punished, and then for 33 years we came back to teach them. Yes, in America you also destroyed the twins in 2001 on 11th of September. But the idea is that these people in all the new countries do not respect the ancestors of Atlantia and the laws of Atlantia, and they do not respect themselves, since all of them shall die, and therefore all of them shall become ancestors. They do not appreciate their own work, they do not appreciate their own soul, and I shall teach them a lesson in 3 more years.